everybody, this is Beldragos back on the Chili server featuring the Sprout Pack. And I figured for this episode we're going to go through and make all the sigils we can. Some of them require tier 4 slates, which I haven't made yet. But I suppose we should start. I went through and collected all the stuff that I need just to make sure that this is available. First of all, we got the divination sigil. Some words are tough to speak when you're been talking too long today. Again, that's the alchemo array with a blank slate in. I know we have one already, but we need a second one later on, so I'm going to make a second one. Whoops, I need this. Hopefully the chaos node will keep this repaired for me. Let's see, drop that in there. I know we're going to need a few of these. I need imbued slates and the reinforced. We'll keep those since we're going to need them. First, let's throw in one of these. We've seen this animation before. We've only made this one slate, so I'm not certain if there's going to be different ones for different slates. Sigils, I mean. I apologize. The next one is going to be the air sigil, which we need a reinforced slate and air reagent. Air reagent, we need 2 feathers and a gas tier. We're going to have to make 2 of those. So 4 feathers, 2 gas tiers. Since this is in the furnace, we'll take this and use that to power it. 2 feathers and a gas tier. We'll make both of them. And then let's go and make the air sigil, which is a reinforced slate. The reinforced slate, we need 2 of them. Reagent, slate. It's a different one. Yeah, it looks like they each have their own. Let's do this again since it looks so cool, because that's a different design that the divination had. Whoops, I did something wrong there. I placed the wrong item in. Let's try this again with the correct slate. And there we go. 2 air. Now we got to make some water, which is 1 sugar and 2 water buckets for the reagent. 2 water buckets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and sugar. You need, since we're making 2 of them. 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Let it run. Let's try that again for the second one. Now for the water. we need a blank slate. So let's go over and get this done. Reagent, slate, whoops. I suppose it'd help if I put the correct thing down there first. Come on, torches. Yes, later on there's 2 sigils that require slates that we've already had. Okay, next is the lava. We need redstone, actually 2 of them, a cobble, 2 of them, a block of coal, 2 of them, and lava bucket. Whoops. Too much. 2 of them. Let's go over here. Make the first one. Grab the bucket. Make the second one. Lava is a blank slate. Had to check my notes. Reagent. Slate. Reagent, slate. This is the last one that we need 2 of. Sorry for the repetition. Okay, next is a void. I'll demonstrate what the slates do later, but water, air, lava. It sounds pretty. And let's see. Void, a bucket. Look, we have a bucket right here. 2 string. And some gunpowder. Here's one right here. Bucket, gunpowder, string. That's not fair. It's supposed to go in there automatically. 1 reagent. And the void needs a reinforced. Let's see what the reinforced looks like. Ooh, that one's different. I'll go through and attune all these later. Okay, that's the void. Next is the sigil of the green grove, which is again 2 saplings, sugar cane, and sugar. Since I just cleared out a spruce forest, got plenty of spruce saplings. Here's a sugar and a sugar cane just waiting for us. Let's go over here and feed it to the beast. Okay, while this is cooking, I'll check my notes. The grove needs reinforced slate And here's the reagent. Ash, agent, slate. Sorry, I had to get something to drink. We will take and put this in our inventory, and we'll check and see what's next. The blood lamp. I love this one. Sigil of the blood lamp. Need an imbued slate, and the reagent is glowstone, redstone, 2 of them, and a torch. Redstone, 2 of them, torch, and 1 of the glowstone I have here. Glowstone, torch, 2 redstone. And the lamp also takes tier 3 imbued. So we'll grab the imbued slate. I normally make a couple of these because I end up using one and storing one. Ooh, that's a different one. I like to use the iron backpacks as extra inventory, and I keep stuff that I might need to come back to a base for. And I like to keep a second sigil here, but most of my sigils I keep next to the workplace. Okay, the lamp, the next one's elemental. Red one. Sigil of elemental affinity. It's an imbued slate, and it needs obsidian, and you can see why we had to make 2 of the air, water, and lava for this one. And so I grabbed the obsidian. So we go over here, drop in the obsidian, water, air, and lava. The divination is needed in the seer, which is some of these are deactivated, not in the pack. The seer, and that's where we'll use this second one here. But we need the imbued. I believe it was an imbued. Where's the elemental? Yep, imbued. The blue one. Okay, let's turn around. Run back here, smear some ashes on the ground. Drop in some elemental. That one's different. And after like I said, I'll attune these and show you what each does. Although they each take from the network that we have, all our power coming from. Okay, we just did the elemental. Oh, I didn't notice that magnetism was deactivated. Oh well, it got extra material in there. Suppression, haste, fast miner. Some of these I set up without noticing that was deactivated. So let's grab the seers, which is 2 glass and a glowstone and the divination. Glass, 2 of them. Was it a glowstone dust or glowstone? The dust. the divination. Okay, that worked without me attuning it. I wonder if it would still let me make the... I'm gonna try. Ooh, that one's really different. The seer is reinforced slate. I have the stuff for magnetism in my storage. I'm gonna try to see if it'll let me make it. JEI may not be updated because it allowed me to make elemental affinity. Yeah, why not? Iron block, 2 gold, and a string. What do we got to lose? Except an iron block, 2 gold, and a string. It's allowing me to make the reagent. And the magnetism uses the blue imbued. Wonder if JEI hasn't been updated yet. That could explain it. I know there's some we're making that, some that we are not making because I don't have the demonic. Okay, irons and gunpowder. Iron pick, iron shovel, iron axe, and the gunpowder. Now let's put them in here. Yes, this is why I make multiple Tataric gems, because this is taking a bit of energy out. And this uses the reinforced. And I think the let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was going to make 11 of them. One more. The sigil of holding. Imbued slate takes chest, leather, and string. Chest. Where's that leather? And that string. Chest. Everything's in. And this will be the last one. I'll check on those other ones. For maybe the next episode. That doesn't look good. Okay, it's a magical warp work in project. Oh, we got it. Okay. lava, water, void, infinity, green glow, magnetism, we'll worry about those two later. Okay, just so I don't mess things up, let's step away from everything. First of all, let's right click to tune it. Now when you hold the air, you get pulled in a direction. It's like flight. Lava. I gotta get rid of these out of my offhand. Lava creates lava. Water creates water. The void removes liquid that you pointed at. Where's this? Where's the source block? Here it is. Like so. Of course, I kind of ruined my lighting over this area. Oh, that's fine. Sigil the blood lamp. Creates little magical lights. Which has a little red sparkle. And you don't have to be next to him, because it'll shoot it. So you can light up a tree like so. And if you hit creatures with these, it will cause damage, as long as you don't get one of those. He's moving. See? You can cause a little bit of fire damage to things. Get back up here. Sigil of Elemental Affinity. It's supposed to allow you to be immune to fire, water, stuff like that. It's activated. And my air bar is not going down, I'm breathing water. I should be able to go in lava, fire. And if I didn't already have the ability to fly from the totems, I wouldn't take damage when falling. Again, it's shift, right click to turn on, right click to turn off for some of for that stuff. Sigil of Green Grove. This one acts like you have bone meal, but when it's activated, crops in area around the sigil that you're holding will tend to grow faster, as if it's got a greenhouse glass over it, or you're bone mealing it. But it's a area effect. Sigil of Magnetism. If you have items laying on the ground, it'll pull them to you. You can have several items all over. Let's drop the air. Whoops. Let's drop all these. No, not that one. I need that one. Drop the ones that we already checked. Now let's activate this. and it pulled them all in to your inventory. Excellent if you're mining. Speaking of mining, let's turn that off. Sigil of the Fast Miner. Let's go to the mine. It was raining. We needed to get away from it. As a matter of fact, let's get rid of the weather completely. I'll use this spot. Crouch, right click to turn on. Grab a pick. And with that on, it's like you have efficiency 5, I think it is. Could be wrong. Don't quote me. Let me throw some torches back here so I don't have any guests show up. And those are those sigils. Let's drop these off. We have the Seer's Sigil and the Sigil of Holding. Seer's Sigil is like the Divination Sigil, but it actually gives you more information. Let's say I have let's say I have let's try that again. Some slate cooking. I'm trying to create a reinforced slate. I'm not certain where I am in the progress, so I'll just right click on there and it'll tell me where the progress is, how much rate it's using per tick. And there, with no progress going, it shows that it's done already. It's handy if you want to micromanage what's going on. Now the last one is Sigil of Holding. Oh, I forgot to right click on this one. Forgot to tune most of these. They all have my name on now. Yep. Now, the Sigil of Holding, you're supposed to be able to open it up like by pushing H, and with the Sigil of Holding, you can place 4 of them in. Let's say air, the blood lamp, keep going to the reinforced slate, the lava, and the water. And with that, you can carry more than one and switch out on which one's being used. Right now, the air is being used. But I'm holding the holding one. But those are the sigils. There's a couple others that said they were deactivated that we didn't make. We'll save those for the next video. For now, I'm going to store all this stuff away back in here. I will see you next video. This is going to be it for today. I figured we go through and make sure that we got the sigils all done. I will see you next time. Again, as a reminder, hit those likes and subscribe buttons so we can keep everybody up to date on what is going on during my Let's Play. I will see you next time, and have yourself a good evening.